Competition never match me, we ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my control. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when I breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9.
Here I come.
Switch alley, front left alley. Hey, black. Get 300.
Rodgers now on first down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go. Jack.
Back one.
He's checking crap. Switch.
Throw him right. Throw him right. Teammate. Hey, Echo.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Jump out! General West! 5.
Throwing again. Rodgers. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there.
Shit. Alert flare. SOS.
Pilot, 64, weak.
SOS.
50. Hey, Foxtrot.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Well, he's going to go for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Set. Ready.
36.
They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Great.
26 Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Great.
26 Mike. I can't believe they let you play.
Now it's Newton. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
8.
Check.
Great.
Check out, bro.
Gun. 20.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
26. Hey, Alpha.
Now Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 26. Bravo.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Let's go. Back to north. Hey, Zoo. Hey.
Rodgers to throw once more. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
What's that? What I need? Gun.
On 1st down, McFarland. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Gun.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th. Newton. And able to find Dorsett. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. On first down, it's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Duke Riley coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a give, right side. McFarland. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
20. Gun.
From the gun, here's Newton. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Show it up. Check 30. Lucky.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Go.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Hey, orbit.
Check. Crunch. You go tight. You got
Liz.
Check.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Let's go.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football. What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
26
Throwing again on second down. Newton Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Patriot first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Gun. 8. Short. Kill. 8. Check 37.
From the 50, Newton. And Graham's got it, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Newton now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. From the 31, Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Under 10.
3rd and long, it's Newton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will knot things up here late in the first half. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Check side. Jump out. Hey, exit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers caught on the right side by Adams. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Rodgers now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So we've reached halftime at a low-scoring affair. Just time report. Coach. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This will be taken short. Bulldozes past him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
20.
Newton. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Gun.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Mike Smith. Watch out.
20.
On first down, Newton. The connection made. It's Graham. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Patriot first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic.
To the air again, Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping. 25.
After the sack on first down, Newton steps away to his left. And left side here, it's Graham. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line.
It's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. To throw is Newton. And his throw here is incomplete.
Intended for number 80. Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He's checking. Cracks.
Great.
Watch the run.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yards about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And it's caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Go.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They come out here in the eye.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
8. Express. 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Here's Newton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
That's a game that brings up 3rd and 10. That's the end of the third quarter with the score all tied.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Get that quarterback. Box it.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Set. 780.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and
20.
you. Check 31.
Gun.
Go. 26 months.
Throwing is Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check 26, check 26. 20. Switch. Jim.
Out of the gun, Newton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
10 more there and another first down. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Newton to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. The shotgun snap for Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. We still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but a second field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of me. This is gorgeous. I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter. Cali, strong left, Cali. Hey, 88.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Hey, 626. Hey, wahoo. Plant.
Now it's Rodgers. Jones has it. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Here's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Smooth. Back. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Teammate.
Back to throw. Rodgers. Looking middle, and that's complete.
158. Hey, flag.
It's a gain of 13 yards.
630. Hey, Charlie.
To throw is Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Wide left. Watch the whip. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Jump out. Teammate.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Slam, slam, slam.
Right, right.
Twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Oko over here.
Check 3. Bang, bang.
No. You can get it.
Rodgers to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. He's back to throw. And he's going to go down again. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
42.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if and that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for New England, they're on a nice early roll as they...
Skills, yeah, so suspenseful. I'm up in the field.